Have you ever wondered what people truly fear the most? It is not losing money. It is not being turned away by others. And it is not death. The most terrifying thing is waking up one morning and suddenly realizing you have wasted years of your life living unconsciously. Hours pass, just staring at screens, scrolling through meaningless news feeds, comparing yourself to others, but never moving forward. Living just to wait for the weekend, only to fall back into the same old loop. Around you are people who do not care about your future. And that, sadly, is the reality for many. But this is a truth that few people will tell you. To change your life, you do not need a decade. You do not need 5 years, nor 10 years. All you need is 6 months. 6 months of silence. 6 months of total focus. 6 months daring to disappear from the noisy whirlwind so you can concentrate on building yourself. Just half a year, yet enough to turn the whole direction of your life. Imagine this. You delete all your social media accounts, no longer letting meaningless messages dominate your mind. You politely decline pointless parties, avoid gossip, and stop trying so hard to prove yourself to others. Instead, you wake up every morning with a clear mind, knowing exactly where you are going, what you are building, and day by day, you quietly lay the bricks for a future that only you can imagine. Sounds powerful, does it not? And it truly island. But the biggest question remains, do you dare to disappear in order to find yourself again? Chapter 1. Removing the noise. The first step to disappearing is not distancing yourself from everyone, but cutting out the noise that is draining your energy. Noise here means things that bring no value. Unconsciously browsing the internet for hours, listening to rumors, maintaining fake relationships, or staying up late binge-watching and waking up empty inside. When you eliminate these things, you are shrinking the outside world so you can expand your inner vision. At first, the quiet may make you feel lost, but then your brain will learn to focus more deeply and you will realize just how much precious time you have lost on meaningless things. Chapter 2. Building a fortress of habits. Once you have cleared away the noise, you need to erect a fortress to protect yourself. This fortress is your daily habits. It is like strong walls preventing you from falling back into the old loop. If your life has no structure, distractions will always find a way in. So, establish a disciplined framework. Wake up at a set time, get your body moving, read or learn something new, devote time to your own projects, and rest properly. This does not call for perfection, but for consistency. Discipline is not about self-punishment, but about safeguarding you. Every day you stick with your habits, you build a wall shielding your future from regret. Chapter 3. Redesigning the mind. Disappearing is more than leaving social media. It is leaving behind the old version of yourself. The reality you live in is shaped by past thoughts. If you want a new life, you must sow new thoughts. These 6 months are the time to reprogram your mind. Read the books you have been postponing. Write in your journal each morning to release your emotions. Practice meditation to train focus. And listen to people who have already built the life you dream of. Because you cannot write a new chapter in life with a mind still thinking in old, worn-out patterns. Chapter 4. Toughening the body like a warrior. Your body is the foundation of discipline. When you train physically, you become not only healthier, but also mentally resilient. Push-ups, running, weight training, or simply stretching. It does not matter which exercise you choose. What matters is that you do it consistently every day. Each time you complete a workout, you send yourself a message, I am strong enough to overcome. That belief gradually spreads to every other area of life. A strong body, a sharp mind, and a spirit that is not easily broken. Chapter 5. Mastering your skill. This is where things get interesting. When you disappear, you are no longer dragged along by trivialities. You have the time and space to focus absolutely on your skill. Perhaps it is writing, programming, creating videos, or starting a business. 6 months is your own laboratory to refine your craft. While others chase likes, you are nurturing mastery. While others talk, you are quietly acting. And then one day, Chapter 6, the challenge called solitude. No one said that 6 months disappearing would be easy. The biggest trap is loneliness. There will be times when you feel like you are missing out. Your friends are having fun while you stay silent. There may be days you wonder if everyone has forgotten you. There will be moments you doubt whether this journey is worth it. And this is the true test. Because most people give up right at this threshold, return to old habits just to chase away the emptiness. But if you are brave enough to sit with yourself, to endure that silence, you will discover something miraculous. You were never truly alone. You just never listened to yourself. When you learn to accept the quiet, solitude transforms into understanding, and from that becomes an inner strength that cannot be shaken. Chapter 7, the moment of transformation. Then, 6 months will pass. At first, you may not notice dramatic change, but when you look back, you will be astonished. Your body is stronger, your mind sharper, your skill vastly improved. More importantly, those things that once obsessed you, rumors, likes, false recognition, now carry no weight. You realize disappearing was not abandoning the world, but finding yourself. And when you return, you are no longer the old version. People will ask, "Where have you been all this time?" And you only need to smile and say, "I have been building." Final call. So, if you are feeling stuck, lost, or like life is slipping through your fingers, give yourself the gift of 6 months. 6 months of silence, 6 months of focus, 6 months of construction. When you return, you will also be surprised by the transformation in yourself. Consider this a challenge, not for me, but for you. Promise that you will try. And one day, when you have completed it, tell your story. Believe me, the world needs to hear it. Are you ready to disappear and be reborn?